This is an academic technology tutorial on adding a question in Sakai lessons to increase student engagement. You can see on my sample lessons page that I have a block of text, and then over on the right, I have a question. In this case, I've asked a short answer question. The box can be expanded and students can type in their full post here and submit their answer. Up here in this reporting button, the faculty member can see the answers of any student who has submitted it at any time, and the student can only see their own answer for a short answer question. To add a question like this, what you need to do is copy your question from Word or be prepared to type it in. Click one of these plus buttons anywhere on the page and go to the Add Question button. Select Short Answer, paste in your question, and in the case of a short answer question, you don't post in any possible answers. You can choose to grade this question if you'd like. You can't show text if answers are correct or not because there are no possible answers for a short answer question. But when we get to the multiple choice version, I'll show you how to use those. Then save your question, and you'll see that it appears here. I will type a sample answer. And hit submit. And you'll see that when a question has been answered, the red X comes in here, so you know that you can't answer it again. But you can see the answer that you put in. If you're the faculty member, you will see this button, and you'll be able to go in and see which students have answered their question and which students have yet to answer the question. Similarly, you can do a multiple choice question like this one. Which type of assignment would you prefer to submit for your weekly response to the reading? This is a polling question. There's no correct answer. You're just trying to get a sense of what people want. Or a truly multiple choice question, which has one correct answer. Which department can help you build your Sakai course? And I'll show you how to build both of those. You do it the same way by hitting the plus button and clicking the Create Add a Question button. And in this case, I'm going to show you by editing this checklist. So in this case, you can just click the edit and you'll see at the top, I selected multiple choice and I typed in my question. I wrote in 4 possible answers that they could select from for my poll. And none of them are checked off as being correct or incorrect because this is just an opinion poll. I'm not grading this poll, so I don't need to select that. And since there are no correct or incorrect answers, I don't need to show any text depending on what they say. When you update the item, you'll see that you can check off whichever answer you want and submit your answer as if you were the student. And if you selected the Show Poll button, you can see the results of how many people have answered the question and which answers they selected. And you can allow your students to see this as well. Or you can hide it from them and simply look at the results up here in the reporting tool. Now, for a question that has a correct answer, it's set up very similarly. You put in multiple choice, your question, your possible answers, and you check off the correct answer. If you want to grade it, you can check to add it in the grade book. And you can submit an answer for what the screen will show if it's a correct answer, or what the screen should show if it's an incorrect answer. And don't forget to set the maximum number of points. Now, when I click an answer to the question that's wrong and I submit, you get a message down at the bottom that says, that's incorrect. Academic technology is the correct answer. And you can also choose to show or hide the poll to see what other people have answered. If you'd like more help adding questions to your Sakai site or just talking about how to use them in a useful way, please email us at at@antioch.edu.